My name is Roberto Alcocer. I am the chef of Valle restaurant here in Oceanside. Living in a restaurant has been my world since I was 17 years old. For me, being able to make people happy through food, it's what makes me feel alive. When we're in kitchen and the first ticket is rang, it's showtime and it's game on and focus, finesse and fast pace and respect to the trade. This is a trade. We don't have to forget that this is a trade and we work with our hands, with artisans. We create the same thing over and over again, trying to replicate it as good as possible, looking for perfection. However, it's never going to be able to achieve, but in that trip of looking for, you will make people happy, you know. So passion is what will drive you, because it's at the end a trade. So if that's what moves you, the love for cooking, the love for service, the love for hospitality, you will be happy. That instead, if is money your main goal, you know. I think in the cooks, in the chefs, what we're gonna leave behind us is a legacy, is a school, trying to teach as much as cooks possible, trying to open successful restaurants as much as possible, to be happy. For me, that's what it is. Our diners come with a expectation, and a really high expectation, because we were mentioned on the or accoladed by the Michelin guide. So it's the mentality is, when you go to a Michelin Star restaurant, you already have a great expectation, a big expectation. If we achieve that expectation, your feeling is gonna be like, yeah, it's good. You will mark it, but that's it. On to the next restaurant. If we exceed that expectation, you're gonna be like, wow, I need to come back. And at the end, what makes a restaurant a business is the patrons and the people that come over and over again. So that's the mentality here. The mentality here is, we need to blow your mind. So what I tell to the staff over and over, pre-shift after pre-shift, is that in this type of restaurants, we don't have regular season, we don't have playoff season. It's a Super Bowl. Every night is a Super Bowl. Every night we have one shot, just like Eminem says, one shot, one opportunity, because our diners will come once. And if we don't blow their mind, they might not return, because we are in a special occasion restaurant. So we need to be that good to people can come back and come back and come back. Since I started cooking, I had some things in my bucket list to mark up, and before the end of my days, I wanna in this land, I wanna cross mark all those. And one of them, I mean, I started cooking in a restaurant that was trying to achieve a Michelin star. So that's where I learned to cook. That passion, that drive, that will, that energy was the one that I learned. And we achieved the star over there, but they achieved the star, but I wanted mine. So when the opportunity of earning my own star was possible, I left everything and says, let's go. I was in Mexico with my own restaurant, my own house, a comfortable life, but there's these opportunities in life that you take it or leave it, and I put, in Mexico we will say, we put all the meat in the grill, you know, so we will take all chances. Yeah. I was born in Mexico City, raised by South Mexico parents. So in my home here in Baja, when I was growing up, it was all about that. So in the back of my head, in my tasting memory, all those flavors are there, are really present. And I work a lot and live a lot inside of Mexico. So what we do here in Valle is a lot of what Mexico is. I mean, being able to open this restaurant in a city like Oceanside, where 10 years ago wasn't what it is now, and being part of that evolution is amazing. I mean, being able to work in front of the ocean in a city like this, receive locals that they appreciate what we're doing, giving food to people, our guests that start crying because the flavors remembers their grandma, a lot of Mexican Americans that they haven't been able to go back to Mexico, but they try our food and they remember their grandparents, their grandma. For me, that's wow. That's goal achieved, you know? Being able to cook a fine dining food, but with all that love and memory for our guests, that's one of the things that I appreciate the most.